Hey guys, welcome back to Inside the Storm. I'm your host Zain. We're talking everything Newport Storm FC, and today we've got a really special episode for you with a really cool guest. Abz, what's good? How's everything?
Everything's all good. Everything's all good.
I'm very happy to have you here. It's taken a little bit of time, but we finally got you.
100%. When the schedule's tough, so but no, things have freed up. So
all right, before we jump into football stuff, tell everyone at home a little bit about you.
Yeah, so obviously coach of under 12s. I do coach the under 14s as well. But yeah, just a really passionate guy for football. Actually came from the UK, playing football over there and coaching over there, and obviously transitioned over to here. Played a little bit of football, coached over here as well. So yeah, just living and breathing football. To be honest with you, that's kind of me. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me. What got you
into coaching?
To be honest with you, like as in with my schedule and work and stuff, it's made things a little bit easier for me, you know, like as in to obviously kind of commit to coaching. I think committing to playing at the moment is obviously just a little bit tough, but I can see a world where like I can try and affect young kids and you know, like as in just individuals, you know, in the sport that I love really. So that's kind of what kind of led me to it, you know.
And how come Newport? Why did you pick Newport to coach?
Well, Newport was home. Newport was home. I think you know, I've got my missus, her in-laws. You know, also my in-laws. You know, they're from Newport. You know, so it's kind of like the home club, really. I would say. So yeah, definitely home. I would say. Even though I've moved away, but still always good to be down here.
Sure. And how do you find coaching the 12s and 14s this year?
Yeah, so it's been interesting, right? So I'll just start with the 14s because I had them last year and we did really well.
Title first title winning coach.
Yeah.
In Newport history, actually.
Yeah. So I actually didn't know that until we were kind of getting close to that season finishing, and obviously we were able to get over the line. I actually think we went unbeaten. We didn't lose a game. So that's obviously an amazing achievement as well. So yeah, I'm still looking after them here and there. They've obviously moved on to a different coach, but I obviously coach them on the Tuesdays. So that's obviously got a little bit of familiarity. And yeah, I've got obviously a new group with the 12s. So the 12 Benzema team, and yeah, they're going really well. It's obviously been a rocky start. But over the weekend we just got a 2-2 draw. Like it was just, it should have been there. It was absolute scenes getting a last minute winner, last minute equaliser. So it's a work in progress. But I think I like that challenge. You know, like as in something that's gonna allow me to, you know, like as in test my abilities and allow me to coach and show my personality as a coach and try to instill that into the team. So let's see what happens.
Sure. And what would you say your kind of key coaching beliefs and values are?
Well, look, I believe in, you know, working hard. You know, like as in no work, like as in with no work, there's no fun, there's no party. You know, like as in we're obviously here to make things work and whatnot. But at the same time, you know, I like my players to have fun as well. You know, I want them to enjoy themselves. You know, football's a game that we love, you know, so we're here, you know, like I said, we just got to put our minds onto what we're doing, you know, get to what we need to get to fast, you know, like as in whatever drills we need to do, get them done, you know, because everyone loves a game at the end, man. So it's just about taking in those key kind of pointers during the session as well.
Sure.
And just, like I said, just getting straight to the work. For me, I think that's probably the number one, I would say.
And you've been at the club for what, 2-3 years now?
Yeah,
right?
3 years, just past 3 years. So it's crazy with the growth of the club. Just, I mean, I just want to credit the 14s as well because obviously they're part of history now. You know, being able to come with a victory, but I think now you can see our seniors are doing amazingly well as well. you know, so it's just a growing culture at the club, you know, so it's like, you know, all the younger kids have something that they can look up to, you know.
Sure.
So that's it's really, really positive.
And for you, I mean, you're one of the older coaches here in terms of being here for a while. Where do you see the club kind of going in the next 5 years?
Honestly, the sky is the limit. It's wherever the club chooses to go is where they're going to go. You know, I think that there's the right people are in charge with Ziggy and Nick. You know, like as in just kind of leading that ship and what they've been able to do just in the last couple of years. You know, like as in it's completely changed kind of the landscape. You know, like as in we're very, very fast becoming one of the best teams in the West, you know, like as in, so if we can stay claim to that and just continue kind of developing, you know, the youth and performing, you know, at the seniors and reserves level, you know, like as in the possibilities are endless.
100%. And for you, where do you kind of see your coaching journey going? What's the goal for? What is Abz coaching in 5 years?
Honestly, for me, it's just about developing, to be honest, you know, so I've, like I said, you know, I've got a good challenge on my hands this year. You know, it's definitely going to be a tough season. I think all seasons are tough. So for me, it's just about developing. You know, like as in, I definitely do want to continue coaching. You know, like as in into my later years as well, because it's something I enjoy. You know, I love football. I live and breathe it. So for me, it's wherever I am, it's just about just developing and you know, like as in doing the best that I can to just bring up the generation. So, yeah.
And for you, obviously, you mentioned, you know, how big it is for the club having a senior team, but
for sure,
what's that been for you? Like, kind of as another coach, has it kind of inspired you or influenced you? What's the kind of
100%? I feel like again, seniors are an inspiration right now. You know, they've been able to. You know, like as in pull up performances. You know, I think I'm correct me if I'm wrong. They haven't lost the game.
Yep, yeah.
You know, so
9-0.
9-0. So we're talking like MMA terms now. You know, like 9-0, no losses, no draws. You know, so look, at the end of the day, like as in, you know, that's an inspiration. You know, just as a player, but like as in as a coach and seeing what Sarge has been able to do and Issa and the other guys. You know, like it's kind of it's amazing what they've been able to achieve. You know, so for me, just as a coach and just in coaching terms, you know, there's a lot that I can learn and I will be trying to reach out, you know, like as in to those guys to kind of pick their minds and see what they do and how they do things. Sure. You know, so it's really, really positive.
And for you personally, what are your kind of goals this season with the squad?
So with the 12s, it's just about consolidating them. I think that there's a lot of potential in that group, and I need them to realise that, and I think this season is really just about consolidating, you know, their game and getting them better, and you know, even if it's moving that 5% further, you know, I think that's probably what my goal is for this season. You know, I think that they're a tough bunch, you know, and you know, I've seen a lot of performances from them, you know, that's definitely encouraging. So I just think I just want to squeeze the juice in a sense, you know, and try to get as much of their potential out as possible. So that's probably the aim of the season.
And is the goal for you to kind of move on to, you know, eventually working with the senior team in some capacity as well? Is that something?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm still young. Like I'd love to play, to be honest, but I think this season comes a bit too soon. But no, like as in whether it's coaching, whether it's being an assistant, or you know, just kind of tactics wise, like I definitely want to be involved in some capacity. But I think everything's got its own story, you know, like as in everything's got its own journey. Sure. So at the moment I'm with the 12s. You know, like I'm focused on them 100%. So whatever happens. You know, at the end of the day, we're just here, you know, trying to make the club, you know, like as in better and push it forward. So.
Sure, yeah. This weekend the seniors are playing away at Ocean Grove, which is a pretty big game. I think that's a big top 4 clash. So what is your score prediction for that game? What do you think? And we mentioned 9-0, so
yeah. So 9-0, go to 10-0. That's for sure. I'm definitely predicting a win. I feel like they have the seniors, like as in not to say that they're leaky, but they have let in one or two in, but they're probably up there with the highest scorers in the league. So to be honest, I feel like a 5-1 win. I think that makes a lot of sense.
Cheeky 5-1 up.
Please don't clip me.
Cheeky 5-1.
Don't clip me. But yeah, no, I think look, the seniors are doing amazing.
Sure.
So definitely wishing them the best, and I think they're talented bunch. So
easy, all right. Yeah. And the last kind of thing that we do on the pod, just a bit of fun, a couple quick fire questions for you.
Let's do it.
So firstly, favorite football team?
Arsenal. Don't kill me.
Favorite football player currently?
Currently, I'd have to say Bukayo Saka.
Okay. Favorite all-time player?
Thierry Henry, no question.
Favorite position?
Ooh. I know it's quick fire. I'd say number 10.
Okay.
I love the number 10.
Okay, easy. Best manager in the world right now?
Pep Guardiola.
Pep Guardiola. Okay, easy as. Thoughts on the Champions League final?
Pasting.
And your prediction for Arsenal season next year?
You had to tell me right now with the sounds. I just think I
4 years in a row, guys. Second 4 years in a row.
I was gonna say second. Look, I'm an optimist, man. I wish we could do well, but something's telling me we'll just miss out.
On what? Top 4 title?
On the title, man. 4 Peter for second. 4 Peter for second.
All right, guys. Well, that's the predictions in. Abz, thank you so much for coming on the pod. It's been an absolute pleasure talking Newport with you.
Sure.
Anything you want to say before we wrap up?
Just work hard, man. Everyone, like as in club's amazing. We've got amazing people, amazing staff, amazing coaches, and also the parents as well. Definitely want to thank the parents because I think it's something that isn't kind of mentioned. But realistically, like as in without them, there is no club really, so they're obviously
100%.
helping us all, bringing their kids all across so we can coach them. So.
Easy as. All right, well, thank you so much, guys, for watching. We'll see you guys next week. Check out the games this weekend. Abz, thank you so much for coming on again.
Take it easy.
And we'll see you guys next time. See ya.